Hi everyone, today we're going to keep drilling the frame and then possibly get to the gas tank.
just know where.
So I'm having some issues getting the tank to fit. There's a weld under here that's stopping this from coming in flush. So we're gonna hop in there and see what we could do to grind that out. Now the only way to get this tank to be centered in here is to actually mount the hinges, and the hinges come down and they need to clear this angle piece on each side. So instead of aligning the tank to be perfectly the same width on each one of these sides, that doesn't matter because the frame could be off just a hair. It's more about this because we want to make sure those hinges clear. So we have metal shavings all over the place. So we're gonna go ahead and give the garage a nice little cleaning before we move on to anything else so we're not tracking this stuff all over the place.
I saw you move through the air. I saw the lights fall down. I saw you come for a care. If I could just know where.
Truth be told, when it started out today, it was just coming off another full day of working out here for like 8-10 hours, and I was like, all right, let me get the swamp cooler, hooked up, and I was rolling the hose out, getting ready to connect it, and I got to the spigot outside, and I was like, you know what? I'm done. Like, I'm not doing this. I am tired, I'm sore, it's way too freaking hot out. And so I literally stopped and I turned around and I started wheeling the hose back in, and I was just gonna like watch TV today or something like that. And as I was pulling it back in, I'm like, well, I could at least clean the garage up or do something like that. So I'm like, all right, let me at least turn on the cooler for that. So I go and I hook up the hose and I hook it up to the swamp cooler, and next thing you know, I'm kind of investigating the panels and seeing kind of what's going on, and all of a sudden, there you go. I'm drilling panels, I'm popping everything in and kind of got my second wind and got a good 3-4 hours in today. So, and then I got the gas tank in. So it's actually a great day. And one thing I'm realizing with this car is it takes time to do stuff. And so any time that you could spend doing it is just something that you don't have to deal with further on down the line. And which brings up another point. Like, I hear people say like, hey, we'll just build this car in 4 days. I'll come on out and we'll just build this stuff. And it's like, well, you might slap it together in 4 days, but it's taken me 2.5 days just to drill holes. Now that's one person, maybe if you have 4 people drilling holes, but what's the quality control? What's, you know what I mean? Like, I don't get that. I mean, and maybe you build the whole thing in 4 days and then you have to take the whole thing apart and go paint it and do all that kind of stuff. I'm not really sure, but some of that doesn't add up to me because as far as I'm concerned, this has been a lengthy process. Just doing inventory took me 12 hours to do. So, I don't know. I mean, maybe they're assuming a bunch of things and then you're just busting out the last, few things in the 4 days. I'm not sure. But in any case, got a lot accomplished today. Feel free to hit the subscribe and notification buttons. Have a great day.